Hey, what's going on everybody, this is Deathbringer and welcome to some more 20 plus kill gameplay. Search and Destroy. This is on the map Fallen. As you can see, I'm using the UMP45 and, well, it's going to be a pretty long gameplay. I haven't really had the chance to get this out before, simply because it was a 10-minute long gameplay, and I thought kind of really needed a longish topic to talk about, to kind of fill out the video commentary. And you know, sometimes it's difficult to come up with like a 10-minute long speech on something. Look, you talk about something. It's pretty hard sometimes to talk for that amount of time. And some of you might be able to tell this. Like I've just said, it's a pretty old gameplay. I think I was like 7th prestige when I did this, and I got 22 kills and only 2 deaths. So you know, it's kind of a slowish kind of game. It's kind of a different kind of tactic that I went into this game with. I realised that the other team was a pretty difficult, well organised team, and I realised that in the first couple of rounds that I couldn't really rush in like I usually do, and I had to kind of bide my time like I am doing and just sort of pick them off one by one. So yeah, it's going to be a 10-minute sort of gameplay, so I hope you're sitting tight and listen to what I've got to say today. Alright, so what I really want to talk about today is, how I started off Search and Destroy, how I got into it, and I also want to mention and talk about, and hopefully get some feedback and advice from you guys on a situation that I am in with Modern Warfare 3 right now. A really kind of awkward situation, really, while I'm playing Modern Warfare 3 in this present time, and I really want to talk about that. So I'm going to start off by talking about how I got into Search and Destroy. So Call of Duty 4, the game that got me into COD, the game that kind of took me into a new zone of gaming that I'd never really experienced before. This whole online world with all you guys in it, all these people, people have been there before me in COD 2 and COD 3, and it's when I first got this game, I thought like how kind of crazy it was that you could actually go online and like verse like other people, real life people, and just beat them at a game. And I just thought, wow, that is like unbelievable that you can actually do that. And I think that was like one of my first PS3 games as well, COD 4. I got the PS3 in like 2006, I think it came out, and it was like one of my first proper real games that I played for so much time, and it got me hooked on Call of Duty, obviously, because COD 4 is the king of all COD games. I will always stand by that. It's just the most fun game, and I started off playing like Team Deathmatch, Headquarters, and all the other like respawning game types on COD 4. Played them for a hell of a long time, and was slowly getting better and better. By no means was I some sort of like god at the game. Like when I first started, I was like a 1.5 KD player when I first started playing Call of Duty. I remember it vividly. I remember, like respawning, killing a few people and then dying straight away, and I was like, oh, wow, why is this happening? And I just kept getting better and better eventually, just after the experience that I had on that game. And this is how I sort of got into Search and Destroy towards, I don't know, I played that game in the first year so much, right, and eventually I got onto this new account, Deathbringer, and I just got into Search and Destroy somehow because, in Call of Duty 4, you was sort of forced to play Search and Destroy, and this is kind of gonna link to my situation, what I'm in right now in Modern Warfare 3, and when I tell you at the end of this video, it's going to kind of link in. But you were sort of forced to play Search and Destroy on COD 4 because I got into the whole leaderboard thing, the whole leaderboard run, and I'll tell you what, they were crazy times. I was playing so much on Deathbringer account, this account what I play on these days, and what I'm known for, you know. I'm known by this name now by so many people. My first account, which was called Hopper4000, is virtually dead. No one will probably remember that. Only my closest friends that have been on PSN for a long time will remember me on that account. But honestly, right, Deathbringer, I played it so much when the leaderboards were going, the proper leaderboards on Call of Duty 4. I remember that day I got to the top 1,000, 999 in the world on COD 4, and it was just so much fun, right? And it was just so unbelievable, and I had to put so much time into that game to get to where I am today. And you know, with 190,000 kills, 9 million score, 60,000 wins on that game. Some of you may not know these stats that I have on Call of Duty 4, but I do own these stats. And you know, I played about 50 days on Deathbringer account, 55 days or something crazy like that, and it's starting to make me think right now in Search and Destroy, like how much fun I had on that game. And I'm sort of in this situation now, right? I've kind of told you how I got into SnD, because I really wanted that thrill of. I thought SnD was a really good thinking game, you know, over the respawn types. I just thought eventually, what I thought about headquarters and stuff like that was the fact that they're just mindless killing, really. I don't know. I just thought it was mindless killing, team deathmatch, free for alls. I just thought, I don't know. I didn't really like it anymore, and I got into this SnD whole thing, into leaderboards and all that, as I've mentioned, and I don't know, I just thought it was a really great game mode, you know. Like, you have to think on your feet at all times, you've got to know what you're doing, you've got to know everything about the maps and stuff like that, and, you know, to be good at it, and you've got to outthink other players. And I think that whole aspect of it, the fact that I have to outthink people, kind of gives me the thrill when I'm winning in a Search and Destroy gameplay. And this is the situation that I'm in now with Modern Warfare 3, right? I'm like number 31 in the world on SnD on the PS3, okay? And it's forcing me to play it all the time, because I'm in a situation that I was in a while back on COD 4, as I've explained. I used to play every single day, right? And playing for leaderboards and all that. And like, now that I've got this YouTube account, it's different, because I've got to put all this time into gaming, right, for my leaderboard status. And I don't know if any other YouTube commentators experience this, because I don't know many of them, you know, the ones that I've met recently especially, that are high in the world as me. Being 31st in the world is a very difficult task to maintain, and I do feel like the situation that I'm in, it's putting a lot of stress on my gaming, my mind in gaming. And I'm just in this whole thing right now on Modern Warfare 3 where it's like, oh, I've got to play again, you know, or else I'm going to get overtaken. And that's what I'm feeling about it. I'm feeling like it's a task to play the game, and I honestly don't really know what to do. You know, this is kind of why I'm telling you all. I think that I'm kind of getting a bit sick of playing this game now, and you know, I've got a hell of a lot of gameplay stored up on that, so I don't really know what to do, you know. And I don't know how long Call of Duty is gonna last in the community, you know. I imagine it'll go on as long as they're creating games, but I'm saying, like, I don't know, like, how long you can be entertained by it. I'm not 100% sure, because it's weird for me, because I'm so high in the world. When I do these amazing gameplays, like 20+ kill gameplays, I'm so used to that. I hope this makes sense to you. I'm so used to it. To me, it's not that amazing. I've done it all before. I've done it on the Call of Duty 4. I used to do it all the time, these big crazy killing gameplays, and, you know, triple feeds, quad feeds. And I feel like I'm in this situation now where I don't know how much further I can go on this game, so to speak, if that makes any sense to you. Like, how much longer can I keep posting the same kind of montages, you know, triple feeds and that? I don't know if it's like entertaining to you guys to keep seeing that, because it's weird for me, as I've said, because I've done this my whole time on Call of Duty games. I've strived to improve, and I feel like I ain't got anywhere to improve now. I'm just playing for leaderboard rankings, and it's kind of a weird situation I'm in. And You know, it's difficult. I don't really know what other game I can play either. To take my mind off all of this. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know what's going on. Kind of in this crazy situation with Modern Warfare 3 wearing me down a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. This was Deathbringer.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level? It's over 9,000!